Hi, I'm Johnny from Geek and Thundergrid, and I'm just going to talk you through what a home smart charger does. So this is our Etrel INCH Home. It's basically a smart charge station for your EV. It's very clever because it does something that not many EV chargers do on the market, which is it talks to your home. So it finds out exactly how much energy your home is using at any moment, and it will modulate the speed and energy to your electric vehicle around what's happening in the house. So it does that via this device here, which is called a load guard sensor. This goes on the fuse board of the home, and there's a little what's called a CT, a current transformer, that clamps around the incoming feed to the house. And this device then communicates with the charger to tell it exactly how much energy is being used at that very millisecond. So what it means is that if your home's electric heating or oven or hot water cylinder click on at the same time your electric vehicle is also asking for full power, it will slow the speed of charge down to make sure your fuse board doesn't trip. It protects your home from going dark if it's been too much energy is being drawn. It also protects the grid upstream, so making sure that the low voltage network doesn't have any issues. So it means your neighbour's lights will also stay on. The other thing it does is if you have solar in the house, this sensor, if it detects what's called a negative flow, which means your solar system is exporting power to the grid, it can activate a charge. So it can start your EV charging to make sure that you're taking that energy, that excess energy from your solar array, and putting it in your electric vehicle battery rather than selling it to the grid for very little return. So we open this up. This is a Type 2 socket. So the unit is available with a socket base, so it means you can plug every type of electric vehicle into it. We can also supply it with a hardwired tether. So if you didn't want to have a socket version, you could have a dedicated holster and tether and just plug your car straight in as well. The other thing about the unit is that it's supplied in either what's called single phase format or three phase format. Single phase is where the charger can supply up to 7.5 kilowatts, and that is designed for most domestic houses. Some houses and places might have what's called three-phase power, where they can actually provide more power to electric vehicles if requested, and we can provide those with three-phase versions, which can provide up to 22 kilowatts of power to your EV. They can be activated by a PIN code, so each user can have a 4-digit PIN that they type in to start their charge. You can use a key fob to activate the charge, or they can use a phone app to activate the charge. The chargers can also be linked to our Thundergrid billing platform. You can monitor all of your charging history. You can monitor and manage user accesses through the web portal of the charger. So it just plugs into your home's network. You go to the web address for the charger and you can make settings there. But also what you can do is if you have cheaper times of energy, so say you have a cheaper night rate, or at different times of the day the power price is lower or higher, you can set rules for how much energy this puts into your EV. So it could be when your power price is high, say in the morning or in the evening, you could say, hey, I just want you to charge at a small amount of current during those times. Or it could be, hey, I only want you to charge at night time. You can set that up and it can operate based on the times of your tariff.